Yo, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. I'm Inko, and today is special.
Hello, everyone. I'm Elon Musk. Happy to be here.
Bro, I still can't believe this is real. Elon Musk on my show.
Well, you said we'd talk about English. That's a topic I actually care about.
Wait, seriously? You care about learning English? More than people think. English wasn't easy for me at the beginning. Hold on, before we get into that, quick thing for everyone listening. Yes, please subscribe to Inko's channel. Ha! Elon just told you to subscribe. Don't ignore that. And share this. If someone is learning English, this might help them. Facts. Okay, Elon, let's start from the beginning. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa. I was born in Pretoria. South Africa? So English wasn't your first language? It's complicated. In South Africa, English is one of the official languages. Oh, interesting. But it's different English. South African English has its own accent, its own expressions. So when you moved to America, it was still a change? A huge change. Americans didn't always understand me at first. Really? What happened? My accent was strong. I spoke fast. People would look at me confused. That's relatable. So many people learning English feel that. Exactly. And I was already in my 20s, not a kid anymore. People think it's too late to improve when they're adults. What do you think? That's completely wrong. Age is just a number. Say that louder for the people in the back. Age is just a number. What matters is how much you practice. Okay, so you got to America. Where did you go first? Canada first, actually. I went to Queen's University in Ontario. Canada! So Canadian English first. Yes, and Canadians are very polite, very patient with accents. Ha! Classic Canada. It helped. People didn't make me feel bad for sounding different. That's important, right? Feeling safe to make mistakes? Very important. If people laugh at you for trying, you stop trying. And stopping is the worst thing you can do. Exactly. You have to keep going, even when you feel embarrassed. So, what did you do to improve your English specifically? I read. A lot. Books? Everything. Books, newspapers, technical manuals, science papers. Technical manuals? Like instructions for machines? Yes. I read rocket science books for fun as a teenager. Bro, most teenagers are reading other things. Ha, I know. But reading taught me vocabulary, formal vocabulary. So reading helped your English even before you moved? Massively. By the time I got to America, I had a big vocabulary. Just the accent was the issue. Accent and speed and slang. Americans talk very differently than textbooks. Oh man, slang is a whole different world. When I first heard "what's up," I thought something was wrong. Ha! You thought something was actually up? I looked around. I was confused. That's gold. So colloquial English was the hardest part. Yes, academic English I understood. Street English? That took years. How did you learn it?
By talking to people. By listening carefully.
Not being afraid to ask. What does that mean?
Never be afraid to ask. People respect when you ask questions.
I tell my audience that all the time.
It shows you're paying attention. You care about understanding.
Okay, let's talk about your story, because it's incredible. You moved to America, and then what?
I transferred to the University of Pennsylvania.
Ivy League school. Big jump.
Very big. And suddenly, I'm surrounded by brilliant Americans.
Intimidating.
Honestly, yes. Not because of intelligence, because of language.
They talked fast?
Fast, with references I didn't get, cultural references.
Like what? TV shows, movies, sports?
American culture I hadn't grown up with.
So language is connected to culture.
Completely. You can't separate them.
So to really learn English, you need to learn American or British culture too.
Yes. Watch the shows, follow the sports, understand the references.
That's underrated advice right there.
I watched a lot of American television.
Which shows?
Everything. Simpsons, news programs, documentaries. Documentaries are great for learning. Real speech, real topics. And news is important. You learn how to speak clearly and formally. So you used entertainment as a learning tool, without realizing it at first. Then I made it intentional. When did you feel like your English was really good? When I stopped thinking about speaking English. What do you mean? At first, I was always thinking, am I saying this right? Is this the correct word? In your head, translating. Yes, translating from South African English, thinking about American words. That's exhausting. Very. But one day, it just stopped.
The translation stopped?
I started thinking directly in American English. The words came automatically.
That's fluency right there.
Exactly. When you stop translating and just speak, that's the moment.
How long did it take?
2, maybe 3 years of really immersing myself.
Immersion. Being surrounded by English completely.
Yes, speaking it, thinking in it, dreaming in it.
You dreamed in English?
When you start dreaming in another language, you know you've got it.
That's a goal for everyone listening. Dream in English.
It sounds silly, but it's true. Your brain has fully accepted the language.
Okay, let's talk about your work. Tesla, SpaceX. Did your English help you build these?
Enormously. I had to convince investors, engineers, governments, communicate your vision. You can have the best idea in the world. If you can't explain it clearly, nobody invests.
So communication is literally a business skill.
One of the most important, maybe the most important.
Wow, and you're speaking to engineers, scientists, lawyers, normal people?
All of them. I have to switch my language depending on who I'm talking to.
Code switching. That's a real skill.
With engineers, very technical. With regular people, very simple.
What's your advice for that? Switching between styles. Know your audience. Always think about who is listening. Say things simply first, then add detail.
Exactly. If someone understands the simple version, great. If they want more, go deeper.
That's like teaching too. Start simple.
The best teachers always explain things simply first.
Okay, Elon, I gotta ask. You're one of the richest people in the world. Do you still work on your English?
Every day.
Really?
I read constantly. I learn new words constantly. Language never stops evolving.
Even at your level?
There's always something new to learn. New slang, new technical terms.
That's inspiring. If Elon Musk is still learning, nobody has an excuse to stop.
Exactly. The moment you think you know everything, you stop growing.
What about mistakes? Do you still make English mistakes?
Of course, everyone does.
How do you handle them?
I acknowledge them and move on. No shame in making mistakes.
Do you correct yourself in the middle of speaking?
Sometimes, or I just keep going and it doesn't matter.
Does it bother you when people correct your English?
Not at all. I appreciate it actually.
Really?
If someone corrects me, I'm learning. Why would I be upset about learning? That mindset is
Everything. Some people get defensive about corrections.
defensiveness stops growth. Be grateful when people help you improve.
I'm writing that down. What advice would you give to someone just starting to learn English?
3 things.
Hit me.
First, read everything you can. Books, articles, anything.
Build that vocabulary foundation.
Second, don't be afraid to sound stupid. You will sound stupid at first.
Honest.
It's the truth. Embrace the awkward phase. Everyone goes through it. And third, immerse yourself completely. Don't escape into your native language. Full commitment? Full commitment. Change your phone to English. Watch English shows. Think in English.
No shortcuts?
There are no shortcuts to fluency, just consistent practice.
That's the truth nobody wants to hear, but everybody needs to hear.
Hard work works. Simple as that.
Okay, last question. What English word or phrase is your favorite?
Interesting question.
Take your time.
I think, why not?
Why not?
Most people hear an idea and think, that's impossible. I think, why not?
That's on brand for you.
It's 2 words that changed my life. Why not go to Mars? Why not make electric cars work?
Why not learn English?
Exactly. Why not is the beginning of every great thing.
I love that. Elon Musk, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Inko. This was fun.
Bro, this was incredible. I'm still kind of shocked you came on.
You said we'd talk about English and learning. Those are important things to me.
To everyone listening, you just heard it from one of the most successful people on the planet. Read more, speak without fear, never stop learning. And ask yourself, why not when you want to give up?
Exactly.
All right, everyone, subscribe if you haven't already. Please do. Good content deserves support. Elon just said that. Drop a like, share this. And leave a comment. What is your why not moment? Oh, I love that. Tell us in the comments, why are you learning English? Good question. Your reason matters. Thanks for hanging with us today. This one was special. Thank you, everyone. Keep learning, keep pushing. Peace out. Catch you next time. Goodbye, everyone. And remember, why not?